Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anissa, and I'm here, if you can't tell by the title already or the sequins that I'm wearing, with a prom tutorial. So, I just wanted to bring you a ultra glamorous look because looking back, that was definitely some of my favorite memories. It's been a couple of years. I think that's like what I'm most upset about in life. Like, I don't get to go to prom anymore. Like, when I see people going to get prom dresses or whatever it may be, I'm just like, can I come crash your prom? I'm gonna be like 25 at a prom. That's not weird at all, but I want to go again. Moment of silence for my childhood. Anyways, let's go ahead and cut this intro a little bit shorter. But don't worry, if you're not going to prom anymore, you can still get ultra glamorous for a night out on the town with your girls, date night, special occasion, special function. This glamorous look will make sure that you are the queen of the night and the center of the attention, as you should be. But let's get started.
Okay, so I'm getting started with my NYX eyeshadow primer, and this is in the flesh tone. Probably one of my favorite primers I own, but for my heavier looks, I do like this brand. And I just apply it with my finger and then blend it out. Now I'm going to take Nectar from my Lorac Pro 2 palette and start defining my crease. And it also is a pretty warm color, so it will blend well with the other colors we'll be applying today. Now I'm going to take a MAC saddle and just add a little bit more to deepen the crease. Now I'm taking the mocha color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. It's a beautiful kind of flesh tone shimmer for women of deeper complexions, but if you're lighter tone, you could use the color right next to it, Rose, and it would be really pretty as well. And I just pack that shadow on. Now I'm going to take Cocoa and I'm going to define the outer corner, and I'll just pop that in ever so slightly, and you will see later how that will blend. Now I'm going into the Smashbox Double Exposure palette, and I'm grabbing the color Flush to highlight the inner corner. Now with my fluffy blender, I'm just going to blend all the shadow together. And I'm blending Cocoa more into the crease so it smooths it out. Now for my Naked 3 palette, I'm grabbing the color Nooner and I'm going to apply that back into the crease just to blend a little bit further and make the color how I would like it. Now finally, I'm going to grab the color Sushi Flower from MAC, and I'm going to use that to add a pop of color on that brow bone. Going back into the Smashbox color, I'm grabbing Veiled, and I'm going to use that to highlight underneath my brow. And I'm just blending that in as I go. Now I'm taking my NYX Wonder Pencil, I'm going to line the waterline. And now I'm just going to take a gel eyeliner and a brush and go ahead and finish lining the waterline just to add a little more depth. And I'm going in with Chrome to add some color on the lower part, and then I'm going to run Cocoa over top of that as well. So I'm going to grab that color in there. Now I'm going to take just a liquid eyeliner from NYX in the color Gold, and I'm popping that on the outer part just to pop my eyes. And I'm prepping my lashes for my falsies by curling them and then going through and coating with my favorite mascara, which is the Smashbox Full Exposure Waterproof. While that's setting, I'm going to go in with some glitter. This is just from Sally's. And I'm going to pop that on the center of my lid. I'm just going to dab it there. I'm not spraying the color all over, but I am smoothing and dispersing it with the finger after applying it, so it doesn't look very clumped up in one area. Now I'm just taking some lashes that I stacked. These are very glammy, but if you want a more natural look, I would suggest the Ardell Wispies, and I'm going to apply them. Sometimes I just like a little bit more of a dramatic lash for a look. And if you don't want lashes, don't worry, you could skip this step all together and just rock some mascara. And I just firmly place them and blend them to my lashes like this, so it holds a little bit better and it's very smooth application. Now I'm just going to run some mascara on my lower lashes. I have like super baby lashes. Anyone else has that problem? Now let's go ahead and prep the skin for foundation. I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime in the Radiance in the color Yellow. This is what I always use. Probably my favorite skin primer to date besides the Tarte Luminous. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start my highlighting with my concealer palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to choose highlighting just a skin tone, about 2 skin tones lighter than my natural shade. And you can choose whatever color is appropriate for your complexion. And this technique of doing your highlighting before underneath your concealer can help it look much more natural and much easier application, because you won't see really as many issues blending. And I'll go in and highlight my nose, do my little 5-minute nose job. For more like glam makeup, I always do a lot more highlighting and contouring on an everyday basis. It's not really a priority of mine. And I'm going to go ahead and do my chin, and then I'm going to do those little smile lines, like I call that highlighting area. And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of a deeper shade to start contouring out my face. If you don't know the contouring lines for like your cheeks, you can always make the little fish face. You can kind of see the outline of that cheekbone and go along that. Forgot to highlight my Cupid's bow. Can't forget that. And then I'm going to start just blending some concealer on the temples too for some more contouring. Now I'm just taking this like flat top blender brush from BH Cosmetics and blending out everything. One of my favorite brushes, to be honest. The whole set of the Sculpt and Blend was very well done, and I use it quite a bit. I always smize at myself while I'm doing my makeup. I'm like, ooh, this is turning out good. Now you see, I'm just trying to soften up any of the rougher lines with this tool. And then I'm going to go underneath my eyes with my damp beauty blender, because that little corner gets right into that crevice perfectly. And I kind of just do a rolling motion and stippling to blend out the product. Now I'm going back in with my favorite concealer. I'm using the NARS Sheer Radiance. I think it's this one. All Day Luminous. There we go. The Sheer Radiance is the one my loving boyfriend accidentally bought the wrong color in for me. Right color, just wrong formula. But anyways, I love him for trying. But I'm just going to bounce around that foundation with the beauty blender. And big ups to my boyfriend for getting me this lighting kit so you all can see my face so much better. Yay, as I blend. I'm like in my head like, yes, we're blending. Because it saves lives. Now I'm just going to go back and chisel out some more of that contour with my Anastasia. And I think I'm using the color Havana here. And I love the fan brush. Again, this is one from BH Cosmetics, and it's very easy to do your highlighting and contouring. I highly suggest this tool for beginners because it can help you understand where to place the product and have a tool that fits the face just perfectly. And I'm going to chisel out that nose. Again, continuing that little quick 5-minute nose job. And then I drag it along the lines, and I also kind of drag it under ever so slightly. And then I'll blend that just with that same flat top brush. Make it all nice and smooth. Don't be the girl that gets caught with the lines showing. And I'm just going to grab some of that 14 karat from the same palette from Anastasia and go back over the highlight and blend it out with a fluffy brush. Yes. Now I'm applying my highlight, again, the 14 karat onto the cheekbones. And then we'll just pop, that gives it more of a glowing pop. We already know it's highlighted, but I like a little bit more glow personally, and that powder will do that. Now I'm going to the Forever Nude, and I'm grabbing the blush in this set called the Mirror. And I'm going to pop that onto my cheeks, and I'm just stippling that in. Now I am going to give my lips some lip color, and this one is from the Fergie collection. I honestly just blanked out on the name of it. I know it is literally a dupe for MAC Rebel, which I really love it, and it's so cheap, and you can find it at like CVS or Walgreens. But I'll have all the names below. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye. And don't forget to subscribe.